So somebody's about to be real mad. Help me understand this. You're married to a man, and he's married to you, and you expect fidelity, faithfulness, loyalty. You expect him to only have sex with you. However, you haven't had sex with him in I don't know how long. And so what's a man to do? It's kind of like if you were in charge of all the food in the house and you decide when he's going to eat. Okay.
No pum pum for you. No pum pum for you.
No pum pum, mami mami no me bang matana. Mami mami no me bang matatu pum pum, mami mami no me.
My lions, imagine you are a competent man of value who is single and has many options in the ladies department. You can go and get the box whenever you desire from any of the women who are after you. Now, for whatever reason, you decide to get married. Your wife probably does not realize that she needs to fulfill the role, the sexual role that you gave up to be with her only. Due to her desire for a monogamous relationship, she will have to take care of your needs. Many of these wives don't realize the responsibility they took on and believe that they can withhold the box for any reasons, usually to get back at you if she's angry. Most women entering a relationship or marriage is not taught by anyone on what is required sexually, and these days they can find themselves getting bad advice on social media. What these women don't know is how the withholding of sex affects us lions. Sex is how a man connects to his woman physically, spiritually, and mentally. If he's not getting any, the door opens up for him to find it outside of the relationship, because there are many women out there willing to take him and shower him with the box, especially if he's a competent man of value. A lack of sex in the relationship can lead to resentment of his woman, because he remembers how it was in the beginning of the relationship, and now he is drifting away from you, his lady. He no longer wants to be close to his woman or even have conversations with her, which again can lead him into another woman's harms. A lack of sex in a relationship can lead a man to depression, since he is not releasing any of his endorphins as he would normally would during the physical encounter with his lady. A lack of sex can cause us lions to be stressed out all the time, further affecting relationship because that stress will be vented onto his woman. A lack of sex in a relationship can lead a man to treat his woman like his roommate. He no longer wants any intimacy from his woman. He has no interest in being close to her and being in the relationship. A lack of sex for men can lead to a decline in his health. His prostate benefits from this activity and therefore resulting in him having a longer, healthier life. My lions, if your wife is sick and has a legitimate medical issue, then not wanting to lay up with you is understandable. Anything else, and you need to reevaluate why you are in this relationship.
This might be hard for some women to hear, but men are not morally obliged to stay in a sexless marriage. Just as no woman signs up to be sex slaves of their partner, neither does any man sign up for decades of celibacy and lack of any intimacy. We have to understand that loyalty is about more than just physically committing not to sleep with someone else. It's about committing to the marriage vows that you took, of being in relationship with that person. And if you're withholding love and affection and respect, you are not being loyal and you are not upholding the marriage vows that you took.
My recommendation is for you to tell your woman what the problem is and how often you would want to get it on per week. You may not get to do as much lovemaking as you agreed to due to the unknowns of daily life activities, but being upfront with her is always the best way to handle the situation.
So, ladies, if you're married and you have children, you have a full-time job, you have lots of things to do, I get it, I understand, but I want you to prioritize being sexually intimate with your husband. And I also want you to prioritize your own sexual pleasure. You better teach that man how to please you.
If your woman has a problem with this and is unwilling to compromise or say she is okay with the arrangement but never live up to it, then you need to start thinking about the cost-benefit ratio of being in this relationship. If the cost outweighs the benefits, go seek the life you want elsewhere. You see me? Hold tight. Gone again.